The house was quiet, the kind of quiet that only exists just before sunrise. The world outside was still asleep as a young girl lay in bed, wrapped in blankets and dreams, unaware that her life was about to divide itself into two chapters: before this morning and after. Then she heard her voice, her great-grandmother, soft, urgent, calling from across the hall. Still half asleep, she rubbed her eyes and shuffled from her bedroom. The hallway seemed longer than usual as she walked toward her great-grandmother's room. Her great-grandmother sat beside the telephone. Back then, everyone knew everyone else's number by heart. "Baby," she said gently, "what's the neighbor's phone number?" The neighbor wasn't really a neighbor. She was family in every way except blood. The girl stood there sleepy-eyed and recited the number from memory. One digit, then another, then another. As she spoke the final number, she turned and started walking back toward her room. Then she heard words that would echo through her mind for the rest of her life, words that froze time itself. "Puddin's gone." Silence, then crying. Deep, heartbreaking crying. The kind of crying that comes from a place words can never reach. The girl stopped walking. Her hand still rested against the hallway wall. Her stomach dropped. She didn't need anyone to explain it. She didn't need details. She didn't need confirmation. Somehow, she already knew. Puddin. That was her mother. And she was gone. The battle was over. The breast cancer she had fought with every ounce of strength she possessed had finally claimed victory. The girl slowly returned to her room. Not running, not crying, just numb, as if her body was moving while her spirit struggled to catch up. She sat down at her desk. There, resting nearby, was a photograph from the county fair, a picture taken only a few months earlier. Her mother smiling, her standing beside her. A moment frozen in time, a moment that suddenly became priceless. She stared at the photograph. The room felt different now, smaller, somehow colder. The kind of cold that doesn't come from the weather, the kind that settles into your heart. Outside, tires rolled onto the gravel driveway. Her aunt had arrived. The girl heard the car door close, then another sound. Her grandmother running outside, and then more crying, more grief, more heartbreak. But nobody came to her room, nobody sat beside her, nobody told her what had happened. Not yet. So she sat there alone, trying to understand something no child should ever have to understand. Minutes felt like hours. Hours felt like days. Eventually, her brother stepped into the doorway. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then quietly, almost afraid of the answer, her brother asked, "You know about Mom?" The girl looked up, unable to trust her voice, unable to trust reality. She simply nodded. Yes. Her brother nodded back. Nothing else needed to be said. In that moment, they both understood something. Their childhood had ended, and life would never be the same again. Hours later, the family finally gathered in the kitchen. The adults sat her down. Their faces already answered the question before anyone spoke. Then the words came. The words she already knew. Her mother wasn't coming home. Not tomorrow, not next week, not ever. The cancer had won. The girl stared at the floor, fighting back tears, fighting back fear, fighting back a pain too large for someone her age to carry. Part of her wanted to scream. Part of her wanted to cry. Part of her wanted to wake up. Because surely this had to be a dream. People don't just disappear. Mothers don't leave, not forever. Yet somewhere deep inside, beyond the sadness and confusion, a tiny voice whispered something she would spend years understanding. Love doesn't end when a heartbeat does. The body may leave, the voice may fade, the chair at the dinner table may remain empty. But love finds a way to stay, in memories, in dreams, in lessons passed down, in photographs from county fairs, and sometimes in the quiet moments when you feel someone standing beside you even though no one is there. The girl didn't know it then, but one day she would realize something beautiful. Her mother was gone, but her love never left, and in many ways, she was still with her. Those we love never truly leave us. They walk beside us every day, unseen but forever present in the lives they helped shape.